You're welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to give you few tips on how to make your marriage work. Yeah, I know life doesn't have any templates. Talk more of marriage, right? Marriage is an institution where we never graduate. Yes, we know that. Marriage is a place where you keep learning. We know that. But then, in part of learning, you need to unlearn some certain things as well. As you're learning the things that help you to improve, unlearn the ones that have not done you well over the years, okay? So today, let's learn new things that will help us, if applied, in our marriage. Guys, you're welcome back. Now, number one thing on my list is this, do not build lordship. Instead, my dears, build friendship. If I say build friendship, it sounds so easy, right? Because we are encouraged to marry our friends, we are encouraged to marry our lovers. After all, who married someone that he or she doesn't love? It has to start from the place of love, and you cannot love without having friendship. I know all those arguments. That's not what I'm talking about. What about lordship? Why did I say build friendship instead of lordship? Some people are more scared of their spouse instead of more friends with their spouse. And it's not healthy. It will not help you, because when you are living with somebody that when you hear their horn, when they are home, your heart will skip. Maybe because you've not pounded their yam for the day, or maybe because you've not done with their laundry, or maybe because you've not done one or two things that, like, you always sitting on the edge, literally, just because you are in a union with this person, then it's not healthy. Rather, build more of friendship. Make sure this is somebody you can joke with, somebody you can laugh with. You know, life is too tough. It's too tough out there. So you need a friend when you eventually come home. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is share your burden. See, nobody married an 8-year, and you, the man, you did not marry a maid. You have to shout it. I'm not trying to sound like a feminist here, but I'm just trying to be realistic. If you do the much that you can share with her, the much you can help her out, please do. If you can do the dishes, do. If you can do laundry, do. And you, the woman, like I said, you not marry ATM. So don't always put so much financial burden on your partner. The load will be so much for the person, and that person might not even have any emotions left for friendship, intimacy, or whatever. And that brings us to number 3. Intimacy is very important. See, you cannot rule that out, my dear. Once in a while, make out time to have real fun. And when I say real fun, have it raw, undiluted. This is your spouse, this is your husband, this is your wife. So there's no point. If you all those things you're fantasizing, do them. As much as your partner can allow you, please do. That will make you to develop this bond. That I don't know how to explain it, but just try it and you'll see what I mean. Now, number 4 is this. Prayer is very, very important. See, if you do not put God in the center of your marriage, you will find yourself running helter-skelter all through your married life. Please, in whatever you do, make sure God is in the center of whatever you do with your partner. Involve him in every step. Every step, I repeat. Do not take any decision without involving God in it. If you do it, your marriage will last longer and you enjoy bliss. You will find out that some of the things that were too difficult or seems difficult, you'll find out that when you get God involved in it, you'll find it being easy. Okay? Then the 5th one is this. Please, if you forgive, don't serve him his mistakes as breakfast or dinner. I'm begging. Most of us have this habit of bringing up the past at any slightest provocation. Please, except when it's very, very necessary, let the past be in the past. Not when your partner feels that you guys have moved on with whatever that have happened in the past, you will just bring it up from nowhere and start throwing it at his face again. Please don't do that. If you keep doing that, chances are that you see him withdrawing and he will start looking for a safer place. And that brings us to number 6. Always make sure that you are his safe place. Let me tell you, life is tough. A lot is going on out there. They face a lot of pressure, a lot of harassment, like trying to make ends meet. You as a woman, you know what I'm talking about. Even you that is a working class lady, you get a share of this on a daily basis. So use yourself as a yardstick to know what is going out there. So make sure that you are his safe place. Be the warm arm that he can fall back into. Be the shoulder he can lean on. Be there for your husband. That's just it. Be there for your partner. Make sure they can talk to you how their day was. You that is a guy, I know most times you don't like long talk, but please pay attention when we come back and we lie on your laps and we'll begin to tell you the story of our day. We are just trying to unburden. You are our safe place, please. Don't take that as pestering or that we talk too much, please. When we need attention, give us attention. And it's likewise, women, when your husband needs attention, make sure that you give him maximum attention. That way he will feel safe in your arms. He will feel safe in your presence. He will feel safe in your company. Now the next one is communication. Communication. There's no relationship that can flourish without communication, and marriage is not excluded. Okay, so whatever it is that you want in that marriage, don't assume that your partner is supposed to know. This is what is killing us. He is supposed to know. Is he not supposed to know that I need this? Is he not supposed to know that I'm no? Please be open to conversation. Always make out time after dinner, after intimacy, after prayer, or when two of you are driving alone. You can bring it up depending on the topic. Please, if it's something harsh that you know will trigger his emotions in the wrong direction, don't bring it up when he's driving. So in any case, communication is very important. Always be able to communicate how you feel in that union or how you want to be treated. That way two of you will know what each other wants out of that union. And information has a way of driving our mindset towards pleasing the other party. Okay, so if you don't have that information, sometimes your mind, everything in you might not work towards that. Okay, so that information is one of the things that will drive you to satisfy your partner. Don't joke with communication. Now lastly is time. Make sure you give your marriage time. And what do I mean by this? Like I always say, the world is filled with so much chaos, and our home, most times there might be so many distractions. Maybe you have external people around you. Maybe you have your kids that are not even allowing you to have your privacy again. Okay, so make sure you create time just for two of you and for your union, for two of you to analyze things, for two of you to really check your checklist and tick the ones you need to tick. There's always something to discuss. Okay, and you cannot do that if you do not create time for it. These days time is never enough, but whatever that is very important to you, you will always create time for it. And until next time, I remain Checks, and I hope sincerely that these tips will help you as you navigate on this journey and make the most out of your union. And see you in my next video. Bye.